She goes off like an air raid siren, coming completely torn apart. A bad liver and a broken heart. A bad liver and a broken heart. Indian summer, Oklahoma sunset. There's a nicer place I haven't been there yet. I'm standing outside of the blue door, too tired to sleep, too drunk for more. Nights like these keep me trying. One always knows when a man is lying. Ain't for me, I'm just playing a part. A bad liver and a broken heart. A bad liver and a broken heart. I'll get old for I'm good at this. Who's the president? What year is it? Shouldn't anybody care about truth anymore? Maybe that's what the songs are for. You're the wind, I'm on fire. This line of work, no one retires. Coming completely torn apart. A bad liver and a broken heart. 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 Well, thank you. Thank you and welcome to the third Sunday at NeWorlDeli, the first third Sunday of 2025. And I have two really, really wonderful guests with me who anybody who should know knows. We've got HalleyAnna Finlay and we've got awesome Mayse. And I'm going to say a whole lot of nice things about them as the day progresses. But for now, I'm just going to let them speak for themselves.
That's Klein right there doing intros.
For better or worse.
One of my favorite songwriters on the planet. Klein. I have a lot of favorites, but not that many super favorites like Terry.
All right, how are we doing this? You next or am I next?
I think we're passing it to the left-hand side like a joint.
Oh.
There's no crease.
To the left. All right, well, my name's HalleyAnna, and I came up here from Lockhart today. I recently picked up a new job at a sandwich shop, and I'm just so happy to be at a sandwich shop today because, you know, sometimes you don't eat where you work, you know what I mean? And I don't consider this work this afternoon. I'll definitely be trying one of those turkey Rubens or something like that. I'm going to be checking out what everybody's eating. And I'm just glad that y'all spent the afternoon with us today. Last warm day for a little while. I'm really excited to play a brand new song for y'all, but I'm going to play something that hasn't come out yet off my new record. This song's called Wild One. I didn't see this coming. I didn't know you'd steal my breath. I gave you all I had to give, and now there's nothing left. I didn't even try to love you. It just playing that red trumpet.
Yeah, it's a plastic trumpet.
So cool.
So I drove in from Thorndale, Texas today. If y'all know where Thorndale is.
I'm looking it up right now.
Yeah, oh, she's looking it up, yeah. It's between here and nowhere, right in the middle.
Sounds really good. You always play the guitar? No.
I got it like in October.
So nice.
But I don't see my wife a whole lot during the week. She works during the day and I work at night. A lot of times I'll be leaving and going into Austin. She'll be coming out. And we see each other every night, but it's on the highway when she's northbound and I'm southbound. We're on the phone. We're like, I'm at the breaker exit. I'm at the breaker exit. Look, 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 look. Oh, there you are. Yay. So I wrote this song for her. It's been a busy season, babe, just like the ones before. We barely get to see much of each other anymore. Words are all we have, my dear, but they just can't explain everything you mean to me, but I'll try just the same. You're the first day of fall after summer heat, when the temperatures leave the windows open, degrees in a chili pot cooking on the stove with no beans and the teapot wine. Your stormy night spent safe inside, with us and the dog snuggled up real tight, and the fireplace flicker is the only light, and we'll be just fine. I said all that to say that I love you. Your Sunday drive on the county road, taking it slow with nowhere to go. Old country music on the radio, you know every line. Your rocking chair on the old front porch, gently rolling me back and forth, and letting the day slowly run its course as we just spend time. I said all that to say that I love you. I said all that to say that I love you. You're a song I'll never get tired of. The universe has conspired love to grant our desires, and you are mine. You're a shooting star in the summer sky, making a wish for you to hold me tight, and it comes true every single time, and I just grin. You're a classic book with that I can't put down, with gilded pages and leather bound, an epic tale to read all year round, and the story doesn't end.
After my stepfather passed away, it's called Starting at Zero. Woke up this morning craving fried chicken from the hand that I used to hold, but the cast iron skillet is covered in rust. I'm starting at zero again. Well, there's a drip in the kitchen, the faucet is leaking. That might just be in my head. No time for whining, best get back I'm starting at zero again. Yes, I'm hanging in there, I'm holding up fine. I tell them whenever they call, which is rarely if ever at all. I'm starting at zero again. Starting at zero again. The back garden's grown over, so I mow the front lawn. The neighbors won't be concerned. I'm the lowest in the thicket of a love gone to seed. I'm starting at zero again. Shadows and echoes, cobwebs and smoke, boxes piled up in the hall. I'm off to Goodwill to give more away. I'm starting at zero again. Yes, I'm hanging in there, I'm holding up fine. I tell them whenever they call, which is rarely if ever at all. I'm starting at zero again. They're starting at zero again.
That was an abrupt key change. I like it.
It's some jazz stuff.
Yeah. Ooh, jazz.
I got a book about jazz harmony last January, and like I learned just enough to be really dangerous.
Oh. You know, just improvise with that stuff. Yeah, I like it. I played in a jazz band once.
I played in the jazz band. I used to play alto sax.
Trumpet.
There's a little jazz
obviously.
band right there, a little jazz. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Octet right there. It's an octet, yes. Yes, let's make sure we capture that for the moment, yes.
I like the raccoon playing the cigar box guitar personally. Like, I did
Where's
that once too.
Oh, yes.
Trash Panda.
That's for sale right there. You'd be good. You might make enough money to buy that today.
$195.
It's pretty cool.
Seems worth it, but
Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff to look at in here, and I'm just taking it all in, so.
I got it.
Alrighty. I'll play another song. This is a song that I don't think I played it at the last 2 gigs that I did, but we're sitting on this one too. It's not out, but I do, if you want to talk during our break, have some music that's online for free. I'd love to tell you more about it. And this song will be coming out later this year with the whole record, which I don't have today, but hit me back up late March. We can pretend that we're locked inside his house. It's coming down so hard, it's gonna wash us out. So put your head on my shoulder, fall back into a slumber, pull the covers over and wait till we have to surrender. Rain's coming down, it'll be alright. Storms like this just get me excited. I don't know why I felt like we should wait it out. Let's go dancing, darling.
So I don't think that, I think that some of the songs that we heard last month for Christmas didn't get a fair shake. Like, think of it, like Let It Snow. That's not a Christmas song, man. That could be applied to tomorrow. The weather outside could be frightful tomorrow, and the fire would still be delightful.
Well, I should have let you introduce my last song, since that's about going out into the dangerous weather.
Yeah.
You love somebody so much, you go out into that nasty weather. For me, it's my dog. That's what I go out in the nasty weather for.
I love the nasty weather because it makes inside more cozy. I mean, think about it. It's cozy. You can be cozy in the summer, but it's a lot easier to be cozy in the winter. This song has nothing to do with that. Well, the weather outside is frightful. The fire is so delightful. I see them buzzards circling high up in the air, a slow-moving cyclone following despair. The world that keeps on turning and the universe don't care. We're going down to Texas, wish I could take you there. I lost you, my young wife, in the spring of '69. Young and lost myself, I stumbled to the mines. 10 long years of toiling, I never found my shine. Going down to Texas with you on my mind, with you on my mind. As I ride and I wonder while I ride, will I ever find a little comfort, or will I just live to survive? To be a miner or a river painting man, and point this pony south and draw a different hand. Maybe I'll try and ride for the running W brand, going down to Texas to see where my cards land, to see where my cards land. As I ride and I wonder while I ride, will I ever find a little comfort, or will I just live to survive? I've been burning years and turning gears, just trying to earn my cut. Across frontiers, through dusty tears, and it's all been for what? It's all been for what? I ride and I wonder while I ride, will I ever find a little comfort, or will I just live to survive? Will I just live to survive? There you go.
How old is that?
That's like 2 months old.
Oh my gosh.
Cool.
I wrote that, as a matter of fact, I wrote it in a motel room in Nashville. And I was told that that's the first time a song's ever been written in a motel room in Nashville. It's crazy. Trailblazer making musical history here. I can't help it.
It's a tiny baby song.
Oh yeah, baby song.
Those are the best.
I love it, man. It's the first song of a trilogy, but it's the third song that I wrote in the trilogy.
Yes, 400 tons of steel and rust rumbling down the line. It's a 718 local man making every stop. They're standing in the aisles, checking on the markets, staring at their phones. A woman with a Bible sits and prays. That used to be my dream. Yes, I'd stare out the tempered glass and hemlock, oak, and white pine crammed into the middle seat. That local kept rolling down the line. My tie was tied too tight. I was sweating in my suit. My soul shot up with Novocaine. That used to be my train. I'm not quite sure when it happened, or what made up my mind. I said, for the love of all that's good and right, I'm through. I put away my briefcase. It's in a closet gathering dust with the carpet beetles chewing on my suits. Now from the top of Primrose Hill, I can see that loco rolling by. There's a melody that's after me, and words getting gathered up in lines. Some folks might say I'm reckless. I respectfully disagree. I just did something crazy to get sane. That used to be my train. 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 Oh.
talking to this chick for a while now, and you know about his side. The answer's clear now, you've gotten the clues. And should have seen the signs, got the red flag news. He's bad news. He's bad news, you know better. I know how it feels to have your heart broken by punk ass ego-driven dudes. I know how it feels to have your heart broken by punk ass ego-driven dudes. He's bad news, you know better. He's bad news, ba ba ba. He's bad news, you know better.
I love that. You said that's new?
Yeah,
You just finished it?
I got to play it last week and today. I'm so excited.
Nah, man. I thought about how the fence cutters war and the railroad had a lot to do with the end of the old Texas cattle drives. So this is 10 years after the last song, the same character. Trains roll by here 15 times a day, carrying the cattle, the market's far away. And the barbed wire on the ranch land makes sure the herd won't stray. It's hard for a man to compete. No need for an old hand to rope and ride the range. Steam locomotives stampede across the plains. And it seems to me in Texas the Wild West has been tamed. And guys like me are obsolete. And the stars at night ain't so big and bright, with the smoke and the soot from the town. And the sage in bloom, it smells just like perfume, reminding me that you ain't around. I'm deep in the broken heart of Texas. The Texas Longhorn cow is the toughest stock alive, hardy enough to handle the perils of the drive. 1,000 miles of hardships and still these lean beasts thrive. But the market is gone to tallow. No need for a tough cow to endure the brutal trail. They just chop 'em up and ship 'em to towns along the rail. Now the butchers out on the main streets have fatter beef for sale. And the trails they all lay fallow. And the stars at night ain't so big and bright, with the smoke and the soot from the town. Do the coyotes wail all along the trail, with no one there to hear the sound? I'm deep in the broken heart of Texas. Maybe I'll go to Mexico or the Rocky Mountain Peak. Life's too short to let it go or give up in defeat. Keep wishing things would go back to the way they used to be. Well, you're bound to die in the past. And the stars at night ain't so big and bright, with the smoke and the soot from the town. Like the prairie sky, I stay wide and high to all the chances abound. Deep in the broken heart of Texas.
Name a more iconic duo. Okay, Jim and JoJo. Hey, Jack.
I was but a cub reporter all those years ago, working at the Chronicle Observer. Lester Perkins was on trial. The prosecutor said that Lester had killed his wife and her lover. Well, Lester was a lawyer and he had an alibi. He said he'd been away for a conference of the bar. But the DA found a waitress. She worked just outside of town. She said she'd served him a cup of coffee tonight. A couple been struck down. Well, they say life is a waste, you don't want to live it. And they say true love never fades. A burnt up cup of bitter midnight coffee and a debt that'll never be repaid. Yes, the jury was instructed to carefully review every bit of evidence presented. They were out for 40 minutes. Yeah, that was all it took to send Lester away to San Quentin. The bailiff took him out. I must have caught his eye. He stared down at my brand new wood beam. The sound of the shackles, yes, it haunts me to this day. He opened his mouth to speak, but the bailiff led him away. Yeah, they say life is a waste, you don't want to live it. And they say true love never fades. Burnt up cup of bitter midnight coffee and a debt that'll never be repaid. 36 years later, I got kids and they're all grown. Grandbabies are bouncing on my knee. And all this time poor Lester, he's been sitting in his cell, getting old and reading law books at the penitentiary. They say life is a waste, you don't want to live it. And they say true love never fades. Burnt up cup of bitter midnight coffee and a debt that'll never be repaid.
I feel a little scared now. Yeah, I really enjoyed that. It's cool. What you do with your voice.
I love it. I love it.
Well, I don't know. You guys like unsolved mysteries, true crime, or anything like that? This next song goes, "Hey, I know somebody that doesn't," and that's Andrew Blanton in the back of the room. He's not a true crime fan.
He likes fake crime. Synthetic crime.
Anyway, this next song, there's a little place that used to exist in San Marcos. It was about the size of this place without a kitchen. And they had a bunch of punk rock music and things like that. It was called the Triple Crown. And there was they would open up real early for the people that wanted to start drinking at 7 a.m. And a couple of these guys would hang out there all the time. They were just, old bar regulars. And one of them went missing, and they still haven't found the guy. And that was like in 1994. And so a couple of years ago, I was still living in San Marcos and back from Austin. A lot had changed. It's a big college community, and so for us musicians folk and, a little older, I just felt like it was time for me to find a little community of my own, so I moved into Lockhart. And in the meantime, I wrote this true crime song for y'all. When the guy went missing, they made these bumper stickers, because, the cops didn't want to go look for him. And the bumper sticker said, "Where's Ben?" And that's the name of the song, so. Where's Ben? Tell me, what did you do with him? Hanging outside Tokyo Hotel on the night he disappeared. Only to go missing for years. Last thing he said that day, never gonna put that bottle away. We were young and we were living in the city of cheap Lone Star. Every gig we played, we'd end up leaving with nothing but beer in the tip jar. Times have changed, the bar closed down, living apartments all over town. Where's Ben? Tell me, what did you do with him? Hanging outside Tokyo Hotel on the night he disappeared, only to go missing for years. Last thing he said that day, never gonna put that bottle away. Where's Ben? Tell me, what did you do with him? We were searching on horseback by the riverbank, 'cause the county didn't give a damn. But we're all in this thing together. Times have changed and PK died. Somewhere out there, Ben's still alive. Where's Ben? Tell me, what did you do with him? Hanging outside Tokyo Hotel on the night he disappeared, only to go missing for years. Last thing he said that day, never gonna put that bottle away. Where's Ben? Tell me, what did you do with him?
Oh man. I hope they find him someday. He's like, I've been hiding out with D.B. Cooper. So I was sitting right there at that bar thing where those two gentlemen are sitting about in 2019, and I was watching Terry Klein. He had Walt up here, and I can't remember who else.
Probably Jackson Emery.
Oh yeah. And I saw Terry. The way I used to play is just where you just use a pick mainly and strum, but then Terry doing this. I thought, man, I gotta learn how to do that. I gotta learn how to finger pick. And so
I need to learn how to do that.
but I went home and I was like, all right. And I started doing it. And then, of course, luckily the pandemic came around. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. But the pandemic came around. That was a weird time, huh? And I just sat there for days and just learned patterns and stuff. And, so this goes out to Terry. But the song's about a hat. 5950 ball cap. This is not only a Houston Texans hat, but they also wear the same model in Major League Baseball. Every player wears one of these hats. It's called a 5950. Sometimes I think about how music is like baseball, in that some days you play in New York, prime time, World Series, All-Star game, and then sometimes you play at noon on a Wednesday in Cincinnati. But it's all part of the same dream come true, and just like when we get to play cool places like NeWorlDeli, and sometimes we play sportier places where people are talking a little louder. But it's all part, every time I get to sing stuff I made up, it's part of, and get paid to do it, it's part of the same dream come true. So here's 5950. I got my 5950 and I'm right here in the game. I don't really care if the announcer can say my name, because it took a whole lot to get up here, and on the way I surely shed my shame. I got my 5950 and I'm right here in the game. I got my 5950 and I'm right here in the field. I've been waiting since I was 6 years old to know just how this would feel. It don't matter if I get a routine catch or if I make the evening highlight reel. I got my 5950 and I'm right here in the field. I lay my 5950 on the bench and I grab a bat. I look up into the stands to see my mom and my dad. Hey y'all. I might hit a homer or 2 or 3, or what you think about that. I lay my 5950 on the bench and I grab a bat. I got my 5950 and I'm right here in the game. I don't even care if the announcer even knows my name, because it took a whole lot to get up here, and on the way I surely shed my shame. I got my 5950 and I'm right here in the game. I got my 5950 and I'm right here in NeWorlDeli with HalleyAnna, Finlay, and Klein, and all you lovely people. And I am right here in the game. Play ball.
Does the fish feel the knife? That's what she asked me, and I did not know how I should respond. She asked me again, said, "Daddy, did you hear me?" And the answer I gave, "You get it wrong. Yeah, most things seem kind of simple until you poke at them even just a little. Does a fish feel the knife? What happens when we die? Is it kind of like sleeping? She asked me this when I was at a loss, driving home from a wake early in the evening. I'd seen her staring at Jesus on the cross. And you can't say no one knows. Now to a girl who's 4 years old, does the fish feel the knife? You need a license to drive a car, to shoot a buck, to cut a man's hair. Anyone can have a kid. They send you home, good luck, take care. The fish feel the knife. Daddy, who's that man? Was he always on the corner? She asked me as we sat there at the light. A cardboard sign, spare dime or a quarter. And there's so much in this world that just ain't right. Let folks slip through the cracks. Well, I wasn't gonna tell her that. Does the fish feel the knife? You need a license to drive a car, to shoot a buck, to cut a man's hair. Anyone can have a kid. They sing you home, good luck, take care. Does the fish feel the knife? Does the fish feel the knife? Does the fish feel the knife? Does the fish feel the knife?
I love that song, man.
Thank you.
I could hear the room swoon at you when you started that song. Yeah.
Dude, that when he says, "Does the fish feel the knife?" It's like the knife poking at the message again. I like that.
Well, I've heard a lot about this place, so Terry, thank you so much for letting me come up here and play some of my songs with y'all today. Never been here, no. I know. I've seen a lot of people that have played here, and I just haven't been myself. And I haven't played up here on this side of town in a long, long time, so I'm really happy to be back. I didn't know that.
She lives way south of the river, y'all.
Yeah, I live way south of the river. I live in Lockhart, like I said earlier, and my name's HalleyAnna, like I said earlier. And I think I'm gonna play a song about, back in the day when we got real cold, we'd cozy up around my dad's fireplace out of the Get Along Ranch, and we're just about to say goodbye to that place, fingers crossed, so that it goes to a good owner, and we can go on to the next chapter. But this place has always been special to me, and it always will be, but it's too much to maintain it, so I'm gonna sell it to the next guy. I know that sounds sad, but I promise this song will make you happy. You've got a hook, well I've got a line, down at the Get Along Ranch. Gonna have to write a song or go fishing sometime, down at the Get Along Ranch. It's out in the country where you can see the stars, down at the Get Along Ranch. We don't have TVs, we've got guitars, down at the Get Along Ranch, down at the Get Along Ranch. Lots of antiques and stuff that's just old, down at the Get Along Ranch. And a big old fireplace for when it gets cold, down at the Get Along Ranch. Peppers and tomatoes growing in the front yard, down at the Get Along Ranch. out in the garden when life gets hard. Down at the Get Along Ranch. Down at the Get Along Ranch. Coming in at the rain, better wipe your feet. Supper's almost ready, hope you're ready to eat. Throw a log on the fire, hear the fireplace crackle, the record player crackling too. Down at the Get Along Ranch. A mesquite from the pasture for a Christmas tree. Down at the Get Along Ranch. People drive by, probably think we're crazy. Down at the Get Along Ranch. My daddy built this house with his own two hands. Down at the Get Along Ranch. And I grew up playing in a family band. Down at the Get Along Ranch. Down at the Get Along Ranch. Coming in out the rain. Better wipe your feet. Supper's almost ready. Hope you're ready to eat. Throw a log on the fire. Hear the fireplace crackle. The record player crackling too. Down at the Get Along Ranch. Down at the Get Along Ranch. Down at the Get Along Ranch. Down at the Get Along Ranch, y'all.
Did Dad really build the house?
No.
Oh.
Actually, yeah, what happened was they moved a bunch of parts. Like, I don't know. It's like they found a house and like put it on an 18-wheeler and moved it like before I was born. And then added to it, they built the fireplace. The fiddle player did all the electricity. I don't even, you know what I mean? The fiddle player did the electric. So
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
He fiddled with it a little bit.
He did, yes.
Sorry. It was just right there.
I know, yeah.
Just-
So, yeah, it's definitely pretty lucky that it's still standing.
Getting that on fire.
Anybody have any plans for tomorrow?
Hat burn?
I feel like we should march for MLK.
Canceled the march.
It's too cold, so we will sit in our living rooms with the TV off. This goes out to everybody. I'm not a perfect person anyone can see. I've marinated bridges in kerosene. I've been petty, I've been jealous, I've spoken carelessly. But you don't have to worry for a wretch like me. Temperance never was my sort of thing at all. I've stumbled and I've staggered, but I didn't fall. My struggle with my conscience has been a barroom brawl. A wretch like me can't help it with the alcohol. A wretch like me, piety, it ain't so well defined. A wretch like me, sobriety's a mountain left to climb. How can there be infinity for a wretch like me? Every person has inherent dignity. Of this there should be no ambiguity. You may say it's not your responsibility, but that ain't good enough for a wretch like me. Because community, it transcends nationality. As love is so much more than sexuality.
Let everybody live their own reality. Judging them ain't the burden of a wretch like me. A wretch like me. Who you love, it ain't no fear of mine. A wretch like me. Don't give a damn about your man-made lines. How can there be divinity for a wretch like me? Every church and temple has the same shared roof. There's room in the mystery for many truths. Many different paths can trace the same shared roots. No one's understanding is absolute. I'm not a perfect person anyone can see. I'm not here to tell you what to believe. Just be a decent neighbor and send love over. You should expect the same from a wretch like me.
You have Be a Decent Neighbor merch, don't you?
Yes, I do. As a matter of fact, be a decent neighbor. And Andrew Tyson is wearing the shirt.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know, I just saw somebody tag me in a picture that they had a meeting with a congressman, and they were like taking the picture afterwards, like, because you always do that after you meet a congressperson, apparently.
Right.
And they had the shirt on, and I was like, that person needs to hear this more than anybody. Not gonna say who.
Austin, I think you like this song, so I'm going to play it.
Oh yeah. I mean, if you wrote it, I like it.
Well, they took out the circle, but the traffic's no better. $60 million just pissed away. You sit for an hour, the baby fills her diaper, but that huggy ain't leaking, so I guess we're okay. And at Ferretti's in Brewster, roast beef and salami, sliced to perfection, that IBP meat. Folks stand there waiting, and tunics and TVs, a little hungover, maybe 1/3 asleep. On a thin strip of sand, out in the Atlantic, can descend like the Kennedys did. Provincetown, saltbucks, and shimmering sunlight. There's a suicide fence on the Sagamore Bridge. There's a suicide fence on the Sagamore Bridge. Bar band in Wellesley, they do hits from the 90s at the Beachcomber Pub on Saturday nights. It's like an ad for Viagra. They play Bush and Nirvana, hit on the barflies and get lucky sometimes. And the rich folks from Chatham, well, they don't like poor folks. Say affordable housing, it won't happen here. And in their black E350s, when they've had 4 too many, they speed on the back roads and T-bone the deer. On a thin strip of sand out in the Atlantic, and descend like the Kennedys did. Provincetown, saltboxes, shimmering sunlight. There's a a suicide fence on the Sagamore Bridge. There's a suicide fence on the Sagamore Bridge. And the girls are from Russia, live in single wide trailers in Yarmouth and Dennis on summer J1s. They make $4 an hour serving crab cakes at parties and repel the advances of husbands and sons. And on Labor Day weekend, locals stand on the bridges, waving goodbye to folks on Route 6. Then they head back to their houses, feeling smug satisfaction, mix Coke and Evan Williams, and scream at their kids. On a thin strip of sand, hide in the Atlantic, you can sin like the Kennedys did. Hopkinstown salt bites is shimmering sunlight. There's a suicide fence on the Sagamore Bridge. There's a suicide fence on the Sagamore Bridge. There's a suicide fence on the Sagamore Bridge.
Yeah, big fan of that one. Big fan.
Yeah, I love those harmonies.
Yeah, that's from the album Tex. It was produced by Walt Wilkins.
It was indeed.
Yeah.
There is a tip jar right there. There are people filtering in.
Pointers, advice,
Oh, wow.
suggestions, tips.
I'm gonna say I was playing the last time you spun it around, and I don't know if I'm the best person to be playing to get the money in the bag. But actually, I mean, I do have another song about men being assholes, so I mean, that's gonna be half the crowd is gonna like that. Maybe I'm just kidding. No, this is a love song. Are you laughing?
You go from men being assholes to a love song, and I'm like, you can be in love with an asshole. Like,
That's
it
what that
happens.
last song, that other song is
Yeah.
about that. All right, so this hasn't come out yet. It'll be coming out later this year, and I'm excited to share that. And yeah, I was actually doing a songwriter camp when I started this song, and none of the little high school kids wanted to write this one with me, so I had to do it all by myself. My first love, I was in high school. I thought he was so cool, but he was just an asshole. Next few years, I'd skip the risk. Thought love could never exist in a world so cold. Lonely, but not by myself. Just nobody else could break through. Then I found you. When I found you, I felt your eyes on me from the back of the room. I just assumed you were checking out my t-shirt. Minded my own business, but soon came to find from the back of my mind the curiosity lurked, and knowing I had to move forward. No matter what it would come to, when I found you, when I found you. I'm gonna excuse myself after this song because I drove up here from Lockhart. Well, 10 minutes out of Lockhart. Then I got straight up on stage, and that was another little hour. And I gotta go to the bathroom. Again, y'all know me. Some of y'all know I gotta take that bathroom break during the set.
Thimble for a while.
I called you on the phone. I practiced what I would say when I go see Neil Young play. You can pick me up at 7. Stop by the backbone, shot the shit with the locals, counting dollars on the ceiling. Then we were on our way. When he started, unknown legend, I knew it was something that I had to have the courage to do. I pulled
like we've established, it's not all glitz and glamour and good stuff. Sometimes it is work. Sometimes it's a job. Like for instance, when you get home at 2 a.m. and you got to take the guitars inside. And then I sing a little song to myself to get myself hyped up. The gig's not over till the gear's inside. The gig's not over till the gear's inside. Because it's not. The gig's not over till the gear's inside, so let's get the gear inside. But anyway, this song is just kind of a reminder that wherever we are, we're always moving towards something, and just because we're moving towards something doesn't mean we can't enjoy today. I think there's a lot of cliches about that, like the journey is the destination, right? But this song's about a trip that we took to Nashville. We took not the trip where I wrote the first song ever in a Nashville motel room, but before that, when I didn't write a song. We went and we did a run, and the first night out we played in Monroe, Louisiana. Enoch's? You ever? Monroe, Louisiana. At Enoch's. And that's a good place if you haven't been there. But then nobody looked at a map of the United States of America because we played in Savannah the next night, which was an early show at 6. And so we drove 14 and a half hours to make a 10 and a half hour drive. We got there just in time to check into the finest Motel 6 on that side of town. Had a Waffle House across the street, so no thank you on the continental breakfast. I will go across the street, sir. And we showered, which I don't know why, because we were on the road. You don't have to do that when you're on the road. And then we went and played for 3 hours, and we finally got to take a short nap before we had to drive to Clemson, South Carolina the next morning. But I'll tell you what, you learn how to catch a 13th wind when you're on the road, right, Terry? You could be dead tired, and then all of a sudden you're like, all right, I'm ready to rock. Just be happy where you are sometimes. We're towing our load down a county road, heading to a tiny show. We're making our way to a crowded stage, and that's okay. I am on my way. We played big and loud for the hometown crowd just a few nights ago. Tonight we'll sing and play while the strangers sway, and that's okay. I am on my way. I'm on my way, moving forward everywhere I go. I'm on my way, riding high, mid below. Every one of our songs out in Monroe last night. Now it's 20 all the way to Savannah today, and that's okay. I am on my way. We'll get a day of rest after 2 more sets, and tired never felt so right. Too excited anyway to sleep much today, and that's okay. I am on my way. I'm on my way, moving forward everywhere I go. I'm on my way, riding high, mid below. Rolling into town with no time to
picks us up when we're down. Give up, we refuse, we don't mind paying dues, 'cause you can't unlike this view. I'm on my way, moving forward everywhere I go. I'm on my way, riding high amid the low. When it slows down, I take a look around and I'm okay, 'cause we are on our way.
Yeah. We actually
But note to Austin.
Aww.
How I used to be cool. I saw a minivan today, cruising down Airport Boulevard. It had a bumper sticker on it, said I used to be cool. But I drove past that dive they tore down. Now it's just a hole in the ground. Nobody went there anymore. So what can you do? Oh, time is a bitch, maybe a bastard, doesn't matter which. I had a feeling deep in my bones, I forget what it was though, I must be getting old. I used to be cool. I used to be cool. I used to be cool. It'd be a glossy black grackle for sure, stealing your sandwich, acting the fool. If this town were a car, it'd be a white Sienna minivan with a cracked axle and a bumper sticker that said I used to be cool. Oh, time is a thief. Time and me, we have beef. I had a feeling deep in my bones. I forget what it was though, I must be getting old. I used to be cool. 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 I used to be cool.
My shrine to Willie Nelson with brass and lights aglow, guitar strings and pretty papers and tickets from the show. You might call me crazy or stranger than the rest, but I'd vote for him for president 'cause Willie is the best. A picture from the first picnic, 1970. Yellow legal writing pad, my songwriting pen. When I grow up someday, I hope that I can write like him. My shrine to Willie Nelson with brass and lights aglow, guitar strings and pretty papers and tickets from the show. And you might call me crazy or stranger than the rest, but I'd vote for him for president, 'cause Willie is the best. What's left of some old dusty roach that we found out of love? Stardust on the altar, his picture on a buck. You know Willie's got some friends, 'cause we've all found a +1, and I've seen him time and time again. Just look at my collection, my shrine to Willie Nelson with brass and lights aglow, guitar strings and pretty papers and tickets from the show. You might call me crazy or stranger than the rest, but I'd vote for him for president, 'cause Willie is the best. And you know friends get together down the tracks at Cheatham Street. Him and Jerry Jeff was singing on stage cheek to cheek. And I still have that photograph, and sometimes I still have to laugh. And when they write my epitaph, it will say, "Rest in Willie, my shrine to Willie Nelson with brass and lights aglow, guitar strings and pretty papers and tickets from the show." You might call me crazy or stranger than the rest, but I'd vote for him for president, 'cause Willie is the best. I'd vote for him for president, 'cause Willie is the best.
Man, I wish I could trade a world for one where Willie Nelson was the celebrity that we elected president. He'd be like, I would want to be chairman of the Joint Chiefs under Willie. I'd be like, we're going to chief some joints. He's like, no, man, that's not, okay, fine. You mentioned Rusty Weir in that song. I miss Rusty Weir. Rusty Weir sang on my first album. The best part is at the end of a song when he said, "Shoot fire, all right." I can't say it too loud because there's still a kid back there, but he said, "Shoot fire, all right," and after a take. And so we took that and we put it right at the end of the song after the "Shoot fire, all right." But when he passed away, he left a big hole in the scene, and I wrote this song for him when he passed away, and that's a request from my friends over there. It's called Prelude to a Reuben Sandwich that I'm about to eat after my show at NeWorlDeli. Woke up this morning neath the Mayse. I felt as tiny as could be, 'cause I ain't grown no roots or turned to stone yet. So lonesome is all I ever seen. Every day I see the mountains and the cacti. I see the vultures start to say, and now you look at me like I have lost my way somehow. The blowing dust, it ain't never had no trail. I'm just a cloud out on the desert. I'm just a cloud, rolling sand. I ain't never had no place I
say go to the water if you want to be clean. You want to feel that lonesome sheen. But I got to the river and I sank to the bottom with the rest of the sand until a current come along and dragged me to where I am. I'm just a cloud out on the desert. I'm just a cloud, a rolling sand. I ain't never had no place I could call my own, and home is the next place that I land. I don't need the world to revolve around me. I just want to evolve from the dust on your floor. I just want to grab a hold of something and grow it up into something more and more. And there you go, sweeping me out your door again. I'm just a cloud out on the desert. I'm just a cloud, a rolling sand. I ain't never had no place I could call my own. Home is the next place that I land.
God bless Rusty Woodard.
Hey, you're getting done early.
Buy a 6-pack of beer east of Chakotah. At a truck stop, I get back onto the road. I drink one after the next. I admire that prairie sunset. I hope I-40 carries me back home. My sister said that Dad could use a visit. I said I don't know what good that would do. See, I've been drinking and depressed and kind of useless. She said it might not be a bad thing for you to. So I'm driving across Oklahoma, doing all I can to stay in my own lane. I should have turned around back in Arkansas, but I got my mother's blood in my veins. I'm in a cold sweat west of Okema. I wish my racing heart would just give it a rest. I think of pulling off, picking up a half pint of Smirnoff, but I hear my mother's sweet voice in my head. She said, I need you to try and be there for your daddy. I know it's hard for you, just do the best you can. And she was gone, just a few short hours later. Dad refused to let go of her hand. So I'm driving across Oklahoma, doing all I can to stay in my own lane. I should have turned around back in Arkansas, but I got my mother's blood in my veins. Oh, be my first time at the house since the reception. I've been saying it's tough for me to get away. Now facing down the dear departed memories. My daddy's grief might be more than I can take, but I'm driving across Oklahoma, doing all I can to stay in my own lane. I should have turned around back in Arkansas, but I got my mother's blood in my veins.
I love that song too.
I was going to.
Whole album.
Since you played a song about something. I would love to. Yeah, I thought it was my shortest song. She tied it up nicely.
It's about as warm as it's going to be for the next couple days.
Yeah, and that's fine. I needed my coat to go check out the ladies' room, so it's good. I'm glad I had it, and I'm so glad. And I told everybody, you know, I thought it was gonna be colder up here because we're way up north of the river. But we can just imagine we're somewhere nice and warm with a beautiful body of water nearby and somebody that you really like. All the things. 9 hours away or something like that. Girl, I can tell you, hey, there ain't nothing I could say. I drive to West Texas to that pool in Pomeroy. We'll go swimming with those fish and watch the children jump and play. Let me take you out to Pomeroy, Pomeroy, Pomeroy.
Thank y'all so much for coming out this afternoon.
Yeah, thanks.
It's one of my favorite things in the world to do. Play music with friends. Two of my favorite writers in the world.
Wow.
Yeah, be humble. You could be humble all you want, but y'all are freaking awesome songwriters, man. It's for all the travelers. A good road trip ain't measured in miles, but good stories and songs and smiles. With busted wheels and flat tires, and smoke circles and campfires, and we get back home. The guitar ain't as glamorous as it seems. Drunken nights with barmaids and bad dreams, and tangled sheets and tangled hair, a stack of flapjacks at cab fare, and we get back home. May we get back home. May we get back home. No matter where all we go, may we get back home. Out of Mason County is where I see 100 generations ahead of me, and warm friends with open hearts. They lead the path to new art, and we get back home. May we get back home. May we get back home. No matter where all we go, may we get back home. Such a winding road trip this has been, and I can feel the bright lights moving in. All our sinful nights of vice, forgiven by one sacrifice, so we can get back home. May we get back home. May we get back home. No matter where all we go, may we always get back home. Thank you so much for your day. Harry Klein, HalleyAnna, Finlay, and my name's Austin.
Thank you. Have a good afternoon.